Shalom, shalom, everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is Sister Baasia, and you are at the Shalom's Healing Ministry. And I do these videos to help sisters, primarily because, see, there's a lot of issues in the Hebrew culture, and it is my mission and my passion in life to help heal people from trauma, especially sexual abuse. But the 20 years I've had in the Hebrew Israelite community, I think will really help some people, especially people, brothers and sisters, who are new to the truth. And they really don't know Hebrew culture, and they come across all kinds of sketchy people and that don't have really good intentions, and they're hiding behind the Bible and hurting people. And so I'm doing this channel to help people be careful and watch out for things like that. Also, I want to give people ways to be able to circumvent these things and ways to heal. So I would be doing a lot of things about healing and how to change a negative situation to a positive. You know, be an alchemist. But anyway, this particular video I'm doing today is based on polygyny. This video is to help sisters if they are open to polygyny and they would like to pursue a polygynous family. This is a video for the sisters, so let's get to it. So, ways that you can tell that a polygynous family is a toxic situation and you need to let it go, or if a polygynous family is a healthy polygynous family, and that's a good family to pursue. So let's get to it. All right. So what I want to say to the sisters who are open to polygyny and sisters who are approached by men who are already married, this is the mindset. According to my 20 years experience in a polygynous community, I've made mistakes. And I think you could really benefit from some of the mistakes I make. I just think it's great that I can share this information. Also, I've seen beautiful polygynous families, and I've seen horrible, terrible situations that'll tear your life apart, that it'll be hard for you to recover. It just takes years and years and years for people to recover, and some people never recover. So let me help give some insight on polygyny. So the first thing I wanted to say to the sisters, my advice, when your mind is open to polygyny, you have to have this mindset. You have to have respect, especially for the sister. Have respect for the man, have respect for his family, and have respect, definitely, especially for the sister. That is so important, and I will explain why. Your mentality going forward should be all about respect, honor, and respect. This is somebody else's husband, and you want to be very respectful, non-threatening, and very extremely humble and respectful in approaching the situation. Think about everything you do. Think about everything you say. Is his wife going to be okay with this? If you don't think his wife will be okay with this, and you don't think it's a very respectful thing to do or a respectful thing to say, don't do it, and talk to the brother about it. Okay, you always have to go with humility and respect. Another woman is opening up her home. Another woman is opening up her heart. Another woman is opening up her life to let you in and share her husband. Please be respectful. It is not an easy thing to do. All right? It's for grown, mature people. And so as a single sister, that's your angle should be about have integrity and have respect for the man and his family, even if he doesn't. That's the key. Even if he doesn't have respect for himself and his family, you have respect for yourself and his family. Okay, so that's how the mentality you want to have going forward. All right, and so this is the main thing I want to tell you about polygynous men. His family is how he sets his family up. You want to look at how he sets his family up. His family is successful or his family is a failure based upon how he sets his whole family up. What I mean by he is in the head of the family, and he controls the tempo. He controls the spirit and the energy of his family, and the spirit and the energy of how he pursued another woman. The spirit and the energy of him, the spirit and the energy how he sets up his family is very important. And what I mean by that, if he's disrespectful to himself, he's disrespectful to his wife, he's disrespectful to the children he have, you don't want to go with a man like that. You don't want to talk to a man like that. You don't want to pursue a man who is this way. What do I mean by that? A man who goes out and say, I'm a polygynist, so he used the fact that he's a polygynist to sleep around with a lot of women. He's disrespectful. He's disrespectful. And you go away really fast from this man. This man is only practicing polygyny, so he's trying to use it as an excuse to sleep around. He's trying to use it as an polygyny excuse to sleep around, but polygyny is not about sleeping around. Polygyny is not about that at all. And we're going to get to that. Polygyny is not about the freedom to sleep with whoever you want to. That's not what polygyny is. Like I said, he's using the concept of polygyny as an excuse to be a whore. So if the man is a whore and you know he sleeps around on his wife, behind his wife back, he got girlfriends, he got other wives, or he just got women, random women he sleep with, run away, run far away. That's a huge red flag. You don't want to be with a man like that. He's disrespectful to himself. In the family that he built, he's disrespectful to his wife. Because he's not open, he's not honest, he's not transparent. He's usually, these are the type of men to tell his wife that I do what I want to do. I'm the man, I do what I want to do. But from my experience, I have never seen a successful marriage that way. When a man says, hey, I do what I want to do. My wives do what I say and I do what I want to do. Those women are miserable. Those women are miserable. A lot of times, women, they would go along with the polygyny thing just to make their man happy, just so he can be happy. It's all about him and his happiness. But in the meantime, he's disrespectful. He's sleeping around. He's giving her diseases, and they do give diseases to their wives when they do that. They have children with other women. They just spring it on their wife. Hey, I got a baby by this woman over here. I got a family. She doesn't have anything to do with the process. You don't want to be with a man like that. If you a new sister and you don't know much about the Hebrew culture, and you're talking to a man and he is that way where he sleeps around, and you're questioning him and you're asking him questions about, his activities, how many wives he had, how many women he had and sleeping with, and he's telling you, he do what he want to do, and he sleep with whoever he want to sleep, and his wife just got to take it, run. Don't sign up for that. Oh my God, it's not worth it, sis. Even if he handsome, even if he sound good and he teaching you from the Bible, and everything he teach you may be true, it might be right, but you got to look at his life. Is his life reflecting what he's teaching out the Bible? If his life is a hot mess and is always surrounded about all these women he with, and his wife is miserable, why would you go and sign up for that program? He's just going to give you more of the same misery he giving all the other women he's sleeping around with and playing around with and hiding behind the Bible. Okay? I know, look, if you're watching this video and this video is making you mad, you are probably a person who is guilty of this. If you go in the comments and say something nasty to me about what I just said, you suspect. You probably guilty, okay? So like I said, this video is for single sisters to protect themselves and what to look for and what to not to look for. Okay, so let's go with a healthy man. A very healthy polygynous family. A very healthy polygynous family, when you look at the sister, She floating around. She happy. She like, hey, she welcoming. She love you to come to her home and cook dinner and have you sit and serve meals with you at your table. Your children run around, her children run around, and she's just happy. She's just floating around. And you see that she and her husband have this really good connection. And he's open with his wife. And he's on the phone with you. And he put his wife on the phone. At least the majority of the time, his wife is on the phone. Maybe she's not on the phone all the time when he call you, but most of the time, he's transparent with his wife. He like, baby, is this okay? He asks his wife, what does she think? He care about her feelings. He is transparent. He don't have anything to hide. He has integrity. And his wife is secure. She feels secure in her position. She knows that she don't have to worry about her husband sleeping around with a lot of women because she knows her husband don't sleep around. She knows her husband has principles. She knows he has integrity. She knows that her husband wants his family in order, in decency, in order, and do it according to what's right and what's right and what's righteousness. And he care about his woman. He ain't trying to get her mad and jealous and upset and she leave. He don't want to have, any strife at home. And you see this woman is happy and he always hugging and kissing on her and praising her and always talking about that's my girl and how much he love her. And this is the man with integrity and he's open and his wife is pursuing and talking to women. They're doing it together as a team, as a unit. Those are the good, healthy signs. The toxic polygynous marriages is you looking at the sister, she ain't even looking at you. She won't even make eye contact. She wiping the table and she dealing with the kids. She won't even look up at with you. She ain't smiling or nothing. She ain't got no smile on her face because she's keeping quiet. She knows her husband like you. She knows her husband has an interest in you. And she just going along with the ride. But she not happy. She not happy. Not only is she happy, she's not happy in her marriage. She don't want to practice polygyny with him. But she doing it. She's married to him. She agreed to it in the beginning. And she didn't know once she was going to get married to him, he was going to be disrespectful and just nasty and trifling and foul and mean and controlling and all of that. She didn't know what she was getting herself into. Now she's stuck. She married. She got all these children. She's miserable. And, he said, I'm a man. Do what I say. I do what I want to do. And whatever their relationship is, it's not a good relationship. Every time a man would come up and talk to me, I would just stare at his wife. I would just stare at her. My face be fixated on her. I watch her body language. I watch she making contact. She won't look up. She just be doing other stuff and talking. She won't look you in the eye. It's a problem. Don't touch that. Don't go there. I don't care how good he look, how much you want him, you all into him. It's not worth it. The price you got to pay. The years of pain. You go ahead and marry into a situation that's toxic if you want to. And you watching this video, you can't never say, you won't never warn. You can't never say, but it's all how much you love yourself, sis. It's all about how much do you care about your future? Is marrying this guy and laying with him and being with him that important? And having years of misery? Because I promise you, however he's treating his wife, that's the treatment you gonna get. If he's disrespecting his wife and sleeping around on his wife, you gonna get the same. The only reason why he extra nice to you because he wants the sex. Can we just be real? Just be real. He like you. You cute. He feeling you. And he gonna probably spend money and take you places to make you feel good. Say nice things about how good you feel. Like, all that. And you like, wow, why she so upset? And he treat me so good. Babe, don't be delusional and think he gonna treat you better than he treat his wife. He treating you better right now because he want to marry you and lock that in and have sex and all of that. But once that's over, once the honeymoon is over, you gonna get the same treatment as her. He gonna cheat on you too. He gonna talk to you crazy. If he going upside her head, he gonna go upside your head. You look at the wife and how she's being treated. That's how you know you're gonna be treated. Boy, I'm dropping some jewels. I'm dropping some jewels. Listen, I done seen it. I done seen the good, I done seen the bad. I done seen beautiful polygynous relationships with all this love and respect. Love and respect. A lot of integrity. Just want to do it right. Just want to serve y'all. Just want to please y'all the right way. When we gon' and a brother is strict, he on the straight and narrow. He ain't gonna touch you. He ain't gonna mistreat you. He ain't gonna sleep with you. He definitely ain't gonna do that. Disrespect his wife, make his wife mad. No, look. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Let's be grown women. We're beautiful. We're holy. We're divine. But we got intuition and we smart. Listen to your intuition. That's why it's there. Don't put it on the shelf. Don't second guess yourself and just be in denial because you want this man. Own up to the truth. You see some BS and is you going, why his wife don't ever talk? She look mad. She looks sad. Your spirit start asking those questions, red flags. That's something you want to back away from. Back up. Slow down. I don't know. I'm getting a bad vibe. If you're getting a bad vibe, you're getting frequency and vibrations that are bad. Your vibration is good. And when you get something on the opposite of a good vibration, you're getting bad vibes and bad frequency and bad energy. You're reading it correctly. You're picking up on bad energy. And you're reading. Don't second guess that. That is called intuition. Boy, you better be in tune with your intuition because your intuition is there to protect you. Yah gave us that when he put us here on this earth. We've been endowed with intuition. Be one with your intuition. Trust your intuition. Know that your intuition is your friend. Okay? Moving on. A really healthy relationship. This is cool. Like, I'm not a man. But if I was a man and I wanted to practice polygyny, I would treat my wife so good, she would want to help me find another wife. My wife would be so happy. She would be so happy. She would be encouraged to go find me another wife. If you a brother and you watching this, listen to me closely. I ain't just talking out the side of my neck. 20 years, okay? I've had lots of experience. I've seen a lot. And it's valuable and I'm able to share with people. Listen, when a man treats his wife so well and his wife is just so glowing and happy and floating around and she's like that, he makes her feel so secure and so happy. It makes other women look at her and be like, wow, I wish I had a man like that. I wish I had a husband like that. Like your wife would be so happy that she would want another woman to experience the same love she experienced. I want another woman to experience the same holy, beautiful, harmonious, highly spiritually in tune, spiritually developed, intelligent brother. He's so beautiful. He's so excellent that you don't mind sharing him. He makes you feel good. Your life is so excellent together that you don't mind sharing this beautiful soul with another woman. You know, a man like that is considerate, it has integrity, live by principles. Whatever he's teaching out of the Bible, he's living it. He's just not running his mouth and then sleeping around with a bunch of people and destroying lives. No, he raising all his kids. He paying all the bills. He making good money, and he's teaching, and he's living what he's teaching. He's whatever he's teaching in the Bible is reflecting in his life. It's a beautiful life. He's wise. He's intelligent. You know, a man with integrity that won't sleep with you and want to do things right is very attractive. It's very attractive. It's very beautiful. A man who with that God-like integrity that's serious about doing what's right and serving the Most High. That is very attractive. Don't see that a lot. I do, but it's a lot of other craziness going on and a lot of people paying attention to the craziness. But the good men, the real excellent men, you don't hardly see them. They quiet. You don't see them that much out there preaching and talking a lot. You don't see them. But it's a lot of them out there. Beautiful, excellent family. Beautiful children. And he might have 2, 3 wives. They're all happy. And he's not controlling them. He's not berating them, belittling them. He's not telling them, shut up, sit down, da, 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 da. I promise you, everything is out in the open, and these women respect him because he's a respectable man. So you want to be open to a family where the man is respectable, because he's going to lead you. Where he going to lead you, sis? You want somebody who's going to lead you. That's a good leader. That's going to lead you to in the right direction. That's a good leader. He's already established his family. He's been with his wife for 10 years, 15 years, 20. He never cheated on them. They got children. He raised all his children. So those are signs that this is a healthy man. He's not sleeping around. He don't believe in fornicating. He don't cheat on his wife. He respects his wife. He respects his family. Because he respects himself. So he built something great, a great foundation. And a man who is not hiding anything from his wife. He let his wife know, hey, I'm interested in this sister. Hey, I would like you to meet my wife. Here she is, and she's talking to you, and she look happy. I'll be looking at the women. I always pay attention to the women. You got to pay attention to the women. That's going to give you all the signs. If she ain't happy, she just like, hey, and then she's sitting there and she real quiet and she don't look too happy. She ain't giving you no friendly vibes. You're not feeling friendly. You're not feeling welcomed. You're getting some kind of weird vibes from her. She might be saying out her mouth like, hey, but you picking up weird vibes. Don't ignore that. You reading it right. You're reading it correctly. So tread lightly with married brothers. Tread lightly. Respect yourself. Have great integrity and respect. And make sure you are only open to men who are respectable men who have a good reputation, that his family love him, and his whole setup is nice, and his wife is happy, and his wife is also eager to, add on. Don't go into a situation where the wife ain't happy. He might be adamant that he want to add you on, and he might tell you, ignore my wife. Don't do that. Don't do that. If he say, ignore my wife and marry me anyway, red flag, boom, beep, 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 beep. No. You gonna go in there, you gonna ignore his wife, and she gonna clown on you. I'd be scared somebody try to poison my food or something. It gets deep like that. I'd be scared she trying to poison my food, hit my kids and beat my kids. It gets deep like that. I've seen some things. And you don't want to put yourself in that position. It's unnecessary. It's a lot of good brothers. He ain't the only brother in the world. Bump him. It's a lot of good men. Don't settle. Because if he say, don't listen to my wife, marry me anyway, she just bitter. She just hell. She's a Jezebel. I really ain't want to marry her, but I'm stuck with her. And he do all that. No. She mad for a reason, sis. She mad for a reason. And if you only hear his side and you don't hear her side, you're making a big mistake. You need to hear her side, but she ain't gonna tell you because she married, and she don't want to put her business out there, and she don't want to tell you all the women he's sleeping with, and she don't want to tell you he beating on her when nobody looking. She don't want to tell you that he gave her the disease a couple of times and he got babies. She don't want to. Somebody she calling and she regurgitating and throwing up all the stuff that he doing to her and miserable. She can't tell you that. You knew. She don't want to upset him and embarrass herself and her family. She don't tell all her business. But you know how as women are, especially good Hebrew women. Don't be mad for no reason. He might be saying negative things about his wife to you so that you can ignore the fact that she's disgruntled, she's not happy. He want to convince you. He'll say negative things about his wife so that you don't pay attention to what's obviously standing in front of your face. Don't go into a marriage where they're having problems in their marriage. Because he's going to convince you, he's going to treat you so good and everything going to be great. Babe, you're going to get more of the same. He got to put on his best face so that he can bed you. Everybody, don't get mad at this video. Don't even play with me. Y'all know men love pretty women. And they won't, and everything ain't about sex, but a lot of times you got men who practice polygyny, and to them, it's all about sex. Polygyny is not about sex, but to certain men, that is what it's about. It's not building empires. Back in ancient times, they used to have men who would marry a second wife, a third wife, a fourth wife. They used to have farms, and they used to, get extra wives. They had money. They had plenty of money where each wife had her own house and things that she needed. These men were men with means. All over the world, in every culture, just think about it. Every culture all over the world, the men who have extra wives have extra money. They can afford to care for their families. They don't ask the wife, go get a job. Help me pay the bills. Let's split the bills 50-50. No, the men provide for everything. In most cultures all over the world, especially ancient cultures, but even today, I don't care if you go to China, Japan, wherever you go, the men make enough money so that they can provide for all their wives. For if they have one wife, or if they have two, they have the money and the means. You don't see, but in the Hebrew community, you see a lot of men without a job, constantly getting wives. Like, how you gonna feed all these people? If you got 5 wives and all 5 of them pregnant a year, that means each year, that means you have the possibility to have 5 children each year. Diapers cost, milk cost, money cost, everything is expensive. Babies are expensive. So why, sis, would you marry a man that believe that he should stay home and all the women work and take care of him? That don't really work too good. I'm going to tell you why. Because all these women get pregnant and they can't all work during not the whole 9 months of their pregnancy. It's tough. You hungry. All 5 of y'all super hungry. That's a lot of food. Like, add up the money, sis. Like, you see situations where men tried to do this. It's a hot mess. These women living in poverty. They're struggling. He always trying to find women who got good jobs and a lot of money so he can live off of them. That ain't right. Then he got these 2 women, they working, and while the other 3, they stay home and have babies. I mean, don't go into a situation like that. I know some brothers might look at this video and they be like mad as hell at me because I'm telling sisters don't go in such situations like that. I'm telling them, sister, I don't care about these brothers out here and their sexual lust and sexual addictions. I'm talking to the women. I care about my sisters. I hope you care about me. This is for you. I ain't thinking about these men that look at this video and get mad. That's not our culture. You don't go to work and he stay home. That's not how no. He can't get 5 wives, 6 and 7 wives, and then he stay home and all y'all work and take care of him. No. Nope. Don't do it. I beg of you. Because ain't nobody going to tell you 20 years later that you was miserable and your kids going to hate you and you're going to have a stroke from the stress and the problems and the hunger and the controlling and always miserable and he always sleeping around. Nobody's going to tell you fast forward what's going to happen in a few years, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, and how your life will be completely destroyed and how you're going to be miserable. But I'm here to tell you, don't do that. You will be completely destroyed. Your relationship with your children, you're going to have children that ain't going to want to speak to you. You're going to hate your guts for living like that, for choosing to put them in situations like that. Don't do that. You want a capable man. That's what you want, Occult T. You want a man who makes enough money to care for you and his wife that he already have and any other wives. You want a man who is responsible, who knows his job is to provide and his job is to protect and his job is to build, protect, and provide for you. I ain't saying don't work. I can hear people now like, hey, I got to have me a job. I got a degree. And I ain't saying don't work and stay home. What I'm saying is get a man who understands his job is to provide. And you work. You don't have to. If you want to work, you can. But you don't have to because he got it covered. Don't go with the men who are broke and broken and telling you got to work. You got to serve him. You got to crawl on your knees and kiss his feet. Nah! Anybody telling you about wife, what did they call it? Spousal, some kind of where you can beat your wife? No. If a man says that, hang up the phone. Hang up the phone! If he says, you marry me, you have to agree to spousal discipline. I can get a belt and beat your ass if I want to. And if you try to go to the Bible, try to find some scriptures, trust me, whatever he found in the Bible, he twisting it to justify him beating on you. Hang up the phone, block him from Facebook, block him from your phone. You don't owe him nothing. This is your life. And it is serious. And take your life serious and love yourself enough not to sign up for that. Just because he handsome. You like whatever. Let his ass go. There are plenty of other men who look better than him, sound better than him, and make you feel and teach you the scriptures or whatever you looking for. It's better men than him. Trust me. If he say that you gotta submit, but he's talking about this control, you got to give all your money, you got to go to work, and you got to give him all your money, you got to do everything he say. Why do you need to control another human being like that? Can't you just love me and I love you back and we respect each other? And I acknowledge you and respect you as the head of the household, but why do you have to treat me less than a human being? I'm not this. Your marriage shouldn't be a slave master relationship. That's slavery. There's a difference between submission and abuse, submission and control. It's not the same. It is not the same. When you submit to a man, you respect him. You respect his leadership. You respect where he's taking you. You respect his wisdom. You know that he's a capable man. He's wise. And however he leads his family, you really trust and respect him. But how you gonna trust somebody that's abusing you, hitting you, berating you, belittling you, and then he calling this submission? That's not submission, that's abuse. Don't let me get started with Isaiah 4:1. I'm gonna do another video to explain Isaiah 4:1 explained, and this is for the sisters to protect you from people who's using Isaiah 4:1 to abuse sisters to collect a bunch of wives and sit at home and chill. It's a game. It's a pimp game. The Isaiah 4:1 pimp game. And I'm going to explain that in another video, okay? But let me finish up with this one. All right. I hope I'm not I hope you guys watch this whole video all the way through. So yeah, if a man tells you you can't speak to your family, can't speak to your mother, they move you somewhere, you can't have a phone, you know, he controlling every little money you get, you know, he peeling off a little bit, $5 so you can put in your gas tank so you can't go far. Sis, oh my God. That is an abusive, controlling man. Don't marry somebody like that. I don't care how much they thumping the Bible and they teaching the Bible and shaking the Bible in front of you and talking like they all self-righteous. These men need counseling. They need to heal from whatever abuse they went through as a child. That's why he feel the need to control somebody. He feel like he don't have any control in his life. Somewhere in his childhood, something happened to him where he didn't feel control. He feel like he don't have any control. So the way he tries to feel control is by controlling you. And that's not healthy for you or for your marriage, where everything you just miserable. You can't have a breath of fresh air. You can't breathe. You miserable. You sad. You uncomfortable. You go into this situation thinking it's okay. Next thing you know, everything is control. What you think is control. What you say is control. Who you talking to on the phone is control. You can't talk to your mother, your brothers and sisters. You can't talk to your children. I mean, they will alienate you from everybody, and they watching who you talking to, and and then they get other women and tell you they do what the hell they want to do. And good God, sister, think first. Think. Do you really want to sign up for that? Because I promise you there's better options. He ain't the only person. Leave abusive men by themselves. Leave them lonely. I think all abusive men shouldn't have no woman. Every woman in the world should leave their asses alone. Let them go get some help and learn how to heal, learn how to be normal human beings. Instead of controlling and abusing somebody and then trying to use the Bible, a holy book, to condone and justify hurting another human being. Hurting people. Hurt people, hurt people. And that's what this is about, right? A healthy man, he's free. He's free with you. He allows you to be free. He encourages you. He supports you. He wants you to grow. He wants to bring the best out of you. Whatever is in you, he want to bring more of it out. The best of you. He wants you, baby. What you want to go to school for? You want to be a nurse? I'll pay for you to go to school and get a nurse. Let's get the babysitter so you go to school to be a nurse. Baby, you want to open a restaurant? All right, I'm going to save us some money and we're going to open this restaurant, baby. All right, baby, I got my 401k plan. I got my life insurance. I put you on there as a beneficiary. And this is how we're going to do. We're going to buy a house. Baby, you want to buy a house? I think we should get a house. Where you want to go buy a house? Come, let's go look for a house. You know, everything is inclusive. You included. You know how much he get paid. Baby, I got paid today. Yeah, here's my check stub. And this is what I'm doing with the money. And then you want a new dress? Okay, here's money for that. And blah, blah, blah. Baby, you keep your money. You keep your money. Whatever you want to do. You want to save your money so we can go on vacation? We'll do that. I got all the bills. Sisters, tell the truth. You want a capable man. He can take care of you, can pay the bills. He's including you with everything. He care about your thoughts. He care about your feelings. Baby, what's wrong? You sad? Come here. Sorry. Did I hurt you? Whatever. I mean, you don't want no mean bastard. I do what the hell I want to do. Really? You out here sleeping around. You can give me AIDS. You're gonna kill me. You don't care about me. So a man like that, he don't care about you, sis. Don't go that route. I've been 40 minutes doing this video, and I think I did a good job. I hope you guys watched the whole video. Please share this with every woman. I don't care if she Hebrew, Christian, or whatever. Just share this video to all women and brothers too, because I think some brothers are interested in polygyny, but they don't know how to go about doing it. I'll do another video about that. I know in Hebrew culture, brothers don't like sisters to teach brothers. You just got to teach the sisters. So I understand that. But, you know, I got a lot of brothers in my inbox asking me to do a video. And I'm going to step out there. I'm going to do a video for the brothers. If I get attacked, if them brothers come for me, y'all brothers out there, y'all better help me. But I'm going to come to my rescue and protect me. But because, you know, they don't like women and teach men, whatever. But anyway, I don't think, me personally, I think you can learn from anybody. I think you can learn from a woman. I think you can learn from a man. I think you can learn from a child. Children say wise things. Like, to me, I don't judge where the truth is coming from. My whole concern is to be in alignment with the truth, respect, submit to the truth, use the truth to help my life. And if I got a child to come to me and say, Ima or Doda, what you did was wrong. You know, you should have did this. All I can do is like apologize to the child and say, you know what, you're right. And that's true humility. It doesn't matter your gender. And I know a lot of Hebrew men and women not gonna like the fact that I said that, but it's the truth. That's where I am as a spiritual being on this earth. You know, I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. You know, you hear people say that. We're having a human experience. And in my spiritual development, me, Ba'asia, I take truth wherever it comes from. I don't care if it's from T.D. Jakes. I don't care if it's from a Buddhist. I don't care if it's from a baby. If somebody says something to me and it's wisdom and it's wise and it'll benefit me and help me, I'm going to accept the knowledge, the truth. That's a whole nother story, y'all. We can talk about that another time. But anyway, God bless you guys. That's the end. Sisters, be careful. Don't be naive. Be beautiful, be holy, be divine, but be smart, be strong. Protect your energy. You are a beautiful, divine, beautiful, holy, beautiful being. Protect that light. The darkness is attracted to the light. All right? And they're going to see you and say you beautiful and come after you. But look, like I see you. I'm getting the vibes. I'm getting the spirit. I'm energy. I'm feeling you and I see you and it's not right, brother. And I humbly going to bow out of this situation. And I don't think that we're a good match. And I wish you the best. And go on by your business, because whatever he's doing with his life and his family, that's his problem. That's his journey. You know, that's his karma. You know, that's his journey in life. He got to go there. You don't take on that responsibility trying to fix other people. You can't fix other people. We'll do another video about that. But you can't fix other people. But just go to a place that's more suitable for you if you're interested in polygyny. Everything that I said here about healthy polygynous men, those are the ones that you open up and the door and pursue. All right? And I love you. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Stay holy.